Wait.
From the balmy shores of sunny Florida to the cold winds of Chicago and everywhere in between, you're watching the Red Wimette Show, live, coast to coast. Talk of the town, Mr. Red Wimette.
Hello, folks. Today is February 11th, 2026, and hi, I'm Red Wimette. And this man over here, that's Adam Flowers. We just came off of Mount Luck, and we're here on my channel. And YouTube is rejecting my comments because they think it's spam or inappropriate on my own channel. All I was saying was welcome.
That's called spam. You can't say welcome.
I think other people can. I just can't. Anyway, we're talking about this. Adam likes to look at he likes to look at X when he wakes up. And so he looked at X today. And tell us what you found, Adam.
Well, there's all kinds of things that are trending up now on X. I mean, you look and you see the top news of what's happening, and there's all kinds of things happening. So FCC is going to be probing into the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny's performance. Might be some heavy fines. Just because what you said in Spanish doesn't mean that you didn't say it on air.
That's a fact.
I think I read you some lyrics.
That's a fact.
I read
you. He was already fined. And what else did they do? They did something else besides fining him.
Well, they're going to do a probe.
No, they're doing a probe on it to find the NFL. The FCC, anything that went out over NBC, CBS, or whatever, it's all controlled by the FCC. And you just can't say the things you can say on this platform or other platforms. And I guess I don't speak Spanish, but I guess when he was singing in Spanish, he used some vulgar language that the FCC doesn't like. And for that alone, not to mention the grabbing of his crotch, they decided that it was not fit.
Wait a second now. Republicans, the representatives like Florida's Randy Fine and Tennessee's Andy Oogles condemn suggestive twerking, grinding, drug references, and profanity equivalents as indecent for family audiences, sending letters urging the FCC investigators and penalties against the NFL, NBC, and Apple Music. The FCC has not responded or confirmed any violations, while supports like Ben Stiller defended as a cultural triumph.
Well, I got to tell you, that just goes to show you how inaccurate YouTube can be. There's a guy that I know, and I've known him since like 2016. As a matter of fact, I think we've talked about him. He's a trucker. I don't want to say his name right now, but yesterday he called me out on Facebook because he put up a meme about Donald Trump being a pedophile, and said that he was on Epstein's Island more than anybody could ever know. And because I do know the guy, and he lives here in Alabama, not far from me, I put up, you don't really know that. You really don't know it. And wherever you heard it, it's false information. And he put back on the meme, he said, birds of a feather flock together. And I turned around and went and dug it up right away. And it was on the news. In 2006, before the Epstein investigation, Donald Trump called the Palm Beach police and said, I want you to know he's been banned from my club. And there's a police That was in the evidence that came out, one of the papers that came out, and that was in it. But somehow there are people that just don't like Trump, that the worst things you could say about him make him look bad. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's not slander.
Right. So anyway, the Bad Bunny performance, these representatives wanting to probe in the FCC about it. And you think back, you go for drug references. Didn't we have a Super Bowl where Snoop Dogg lit up weed on stage? And a profanity. I think Janet Jackson had a wardrobe malfunction where she nip. You remember that? And as far as crotch grabbing goes, I don't think anybody did more than that than Michael Jackson. Maybe Prince. They said Prince was one of the best halftime shows in history.
Yeah, he was big on it. But all the people that you're talking about, I never really watched them. I saw little pieces, but I never really watched them. I didn't care. And when I saw the announcement today that maybe this is inaccurate, that Justin Timberlake and Tim Peroni, today they made an announcement that 10,000 people turned off the halftime show. So for the millions that watched it or whatever, 10,000 people said no, and they left.
10,000. I think it was more like how many streamed the Turning Point USA show instead of watching halftime. I think it was something like 6 or 7 million that watched the Turning Point live.
So it must have been instead of 10,000.
Yeah, I would say 6 million would be pretty close, but
the record for the most watched, but the most being not watched. They let go. That's like somebody tunes in on this show and says, "Oh, okay, thank you, goodbye," and they move on to the next one. That's it.
Yeah, 4 people just swiped by. See,
mm-hmm.
It's time you said that. If not, the number would keep up and up. They swipe by. Hey, yeah, these two guys talking about some shit. Who cares? Thoughts on shifting alliances in international policy under the current administration? What are your thoughts on that?
Say that slower.
What are your thoughts on shifting alliances and international policy under our current administration?
What kind of alliances? What kind of alliances? I mean, are you talking about are you talking about our NATO and us telling them to pay up or do their fair share, put their people in there? Or what kind of alliances are you talking about? Are you talking about our alliance with Mexico? Are you talking about our alliance with Canada?
Talking about the shifting alliances, the ones that are currently shifting. Yeah.
Well, they shifted over a period of time. They may shift again. What do I think about them? They're going to happen. And I don't think it has anything to do with Trump himself. It may have something to do with the administration, but it has a lot to do with politicians. And the midterms are really going to tell us a lot this time. I got a notification where I live up here that there's a young man. When I say young man, he's in his late 40s, that's running for Congress. And he's going to take Rick Scott's spot because Rick Scott's going to retire. He used to be our governor. He's been our senator for some time, and he's retiring. Everybody's thrown their hat in the ring. But he was one of Rick Scott's aides. And will I vote for him if he makes the ticket? Yeah. Will I vote for him in the primary? Definitely. I get a kick out of when you see people on ballots and it shows a shadow, no face. And then you see somebody on a ballot that has a face. And, you can put a face to them. You don't have to go digging up because you've already known a little bit about them. So you can find out what their values are and everything else. But I don't know. It's like this Indian guy that lives out in California. He's one of Gavin Newsom's right arms, but both his parents were born in India and they immigrated here. And he was born in 1976, I believe. And he's constantly screaming about the administration, the administration, the administration. He's a dyed-in-the-wool Democrat that supports Gavin Newsom. He's a Californian.
Right.
I expect him to holler about the administration. And if he gets a little camera and the rest of the country sees him, that's true too. But we both know somebody. We both know somebody who's no longer with us anymore. And you know what he used to? He was from Colorado. And you know what he used to call people like this? The mud people. He used to say they're mud people. And I never really understood what he meant. Now I'm getting kind of an idea because they're a little bit different.
Mud.
That used to be a good term. It was a term of endearment, meant salt of the earth if you're a mud person. But now when I look at it, it's like it can be a real big dig. And yes, Jason, you're right. Open borders cannot fix stupid. And this guy is stupid. Well, he's a Californian. Anybody with any common sense has left California by now. Look at all the people that came to Florida. Bet Patrick David.
Yeah, I mean, went to Texas.
Yep. Elon Musk.
Went to Texas. Sure. Yeah.
A very good point. I'd run for office. I ran for public office several times. And I told people that asked me to run, I said, I'm not paying for it. So you better put something in my campaign chest. And I spent every bit of it on the campaign. I didn't keep any put in my pocket or anything else. And
what'd you run for?
And when I was in Palm Beach, Port of Palm Beach. The port of Palm Beach. They have people on that committee that decide different taxes, tariffs that you put on people that come in and things that you export, and keeping the port like in good shape, like the docks, everything. Just make sure it's in good shape. Tugboats, whatever you need. It's not really a hard job. It's not where you do it every day. It meets like twice a month, but it's a good job, and it's not a full-time job.
Matt Perry says, I live in Nova Scotia, Red. I'm telling you, this country is finished. We are toast.
It's rough up there. It is rough up there. And it's not finished. It didn't die. I've watched it go through a lot. And it didn't die way back when. And we didn't die way back when. I mean, we lived through the Civil War, which was really a rough time. Brother against brother, cousin against cousin, family against family. And it killed more people, more Americans than any of the wars combined. And yet we still survived. So is Nova Scotia is part of Canada. And that's Eastern Canada. That's not Western Canada.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's toast yet. I think it's just very hard for people right now. Your leadership leaves a lot to be desired, but it has for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Canada voted in what they wanted, and they're not happy with it. And in some cases, we voted in things we didn't want, and we're not happy with it. I mean, I didn't want Joe Biden. There's a lot of things I didn't want, but it happened. I didn't want Obama the second time. First time I did. I figured, here's a guy that's going to make a change for us. He made a change, all right. But the wrong change, though. We didn't get what we wanted. What was that noise?
What?
Boing.
Boing.
Ixnay on the Obama remarks.
Yeah, wow. Well, back to the shooting. What do you think they'll uncover here?
A lot of dead people. I told you earlier on your show, I think I'm just guessing. It's only a guessing game at this point, But I think the shooter probably turned the gun on himself when it was all over. If he killed his mother on the way out the door and 9 other people were murdered, and I don't know how many were shot and injured.
It makes sense why they would do this. It doesn't make sense why they would do it. For recognition, what's the fun of being recognized if you're dead?
I think there are some people that are really mentally confused and have some difficulties, mental disabilities, that may turn around and say, that's my way of going out in the blaze. I mean, people will remember me. And really, people don't remember you. They don't. They remember the incident, but they don't remember you. So
no,
that's what people need to be told. Did you look and check and see if this individual decided to decided to end it all, or somebody else decided to do it for him? Like,
no, they decided to end it.
Like 220 little red dots all over. They opened fire.
Yeah, help yourself, Miracle. Come on in and join the chat if you want.
Yes.
And B. Capers, nice to see you. I know somebody said they were running late. As always, that's all right. You're here, and we're good to see you. Ongoing debates regarding abortion, access, gun control, and education. RM88.
That's
what do we know? Well, what do we know about rising care of the Affordable Care Act and potential changes in Medicare? All this, it's just been going on forever.
Yeah,
these debates. I mean, if you're asking thoughts on it, that's like 40 different rabbit holes you just named that we could go down.
You're right, and
we just have to like go down one and talk about one for a while. So but I'm with Skippy. Gun control, it's about using two hands. None of this sideways. This doesn't work. Where did I watch? I watched a video of some guy at a shooting range with his girlfriend, and she's standing there, pop, pop, and he's behind her holding his guns, pa, 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 shooting past her head. Oh, you didn't see that video?
No.
It's dumbass. I was trending yesterday, I think. You're going, well, what the hell is somebody thinking that? They aren't thinking. What can I say? They aren't thinking. What do you mean? What are they? They aren't thinking. So
that's what I get a kick out of when people turn around and say, Red, how come you don't wear shooting muffs when you're outdoors? I don't need them. Yeah, you do. I mean,
yeah.
See the range? They want you to have them on. And I said, okay, I'll put them on because of the range. But really, they're going to save your hearing. And I tell them, Vietnam never saved my hearing. They didn't give us earplugs. They didn't give us shooting muffs. And there was lots of it going on. There were people that actually shot over your shoulder or next to you, aside from you, whatever.
Yeah. Do you? No, yeah, I'm sure. But
you don't
do you have any kind of do you have tinnitus from that?
No.
You have no tinnitus from all the explosions?
No. I did for a short period of time. And when I started listening to loud music in the late 70s, voice and theater speakers and stuff like that, it kind of went away. It just kind of went away. I did have perforated eardrums for a period of time, and that was painful. It's where my eardrums are rotting, but that was an infection. When it got well, it got well. Everything grows back. The tendonitis, it depends on what exercises you do for hearing exercises, what you actually hear. If you listen to a loud engine roar. Have you ever been to a drag strip where they're starting up the engines and they're really roaring?
Yeah.
They can get tinnitus too.
Oh, well, yeah, any kind of loud, but it's usually prolonged exposure to loud noises like, you'd think gunfire. I
wouldn't say I was involved with any.
Which is why people wear earrings.
I wouldn't say it was long exposures because it was bursts of things that would happen. The longest that I probably ever remember is like maybe an hour and a half, something like that. Usually people were dead by then.
Okay. Well, maybe it was me sitting in those nightclubs for 5 years that did this.
I'm sure.
Could be from too much of because I remember walking out of those places, sitting in my car and turning the radio silence. I would just sit there in silence. I didn't want to hear anything because it was just so much overload for so many hours in the nightclub. Yeah, I
did more damage to my nervous system on Miss Pac-Man than anything in the world, because when I got done playing, it was like this.
Miss Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, I was really, chop, 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 chop. And I'd play that for hours on end, try to get my name up on top. I had my own machine.
Well, RMR 88 has more questions. Is political polarization a threat to national stability?
No more than philosophy. Think about that one.
Yeah. No, don't use Q-tips. Q-tips are bad. So yeah,
I've been using Q-tips for 60 years, and you're going to tell me I don't need them anymore? There's one in the ashtray. I just cleaned my ear out. Don't stick them where they don't belong that deep. Just clean with them. Clean the wax with them. If you need to, use some alcohol or something like that. Wow, these uneducated people. I don't know how they're going to make it when I'm gone. MAGA is an Epstein ideology. No.
MAGA, Epstein, Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster is
what?
Is an ideology. Obviously, you're not from the United States, and you're definitely not telling the people anything that they need to hear. Goodbye.
Yeah. I think healthcare should be restructured. If you're asking if it should be expanded, privatized, or restructured, it should be restructured. And in the process of it being restructured, it should be privatized.
I don't know about the privatization, but I do believe that it could use some restructuring. I have, it started out with Obamacare, and then I just went to a health insurance company from there when I had a choice. And I'm very happy with the choice. It's paid for everything. And I've had some problems with my leg, my cancer on the face, a lot of different things. Paid for 100% of everything. So am I going to complain about it? No.
So you think it should be expanded?
No, I think expanded means more to more people, like given to, and you open it up for more people, and it's going to go to illegal immigrants. I think it already does. Well, it needs to be taken away. It needs to be taken away from them.
Well, it shows up at the hospital and they go, I have a bullet in my arm. And they go, what's your social security number? I don't know. What's your name? I don't know. They don't go, well, then get the hell out of here. They take the bullet out of their arm, and they don't have to pay for it. They go, all right,
That's an emergency procedure. That's here we go. Loch Ness Monster. You had to go here. You had to go here.
Steve Bannon was introduced to Trump and Epstein in 2010 by Steve Bossy, the man behind Citizens United, directly after the decision. MAGA was planned by Epstein and Bannon, an Epstein ideology, boys.
You're wrong, and you're spreading bullshit. Gossip, crazy crap that's not true.
And you don't have to bounce the person. You don't have to bounce the person, Red. I see you reaching for the mouse. You got to bounce the person.
I'm just taking their comment down.
They got the right to their opinion and what they think, but I want to know where they heard that and where they found that bullshit. That way you can tell people where not to go to bullshit,
Where did you hear this bullshit? Because that's what Loch Ness Monster. Where did you hear this? It's all hearsay. I said, no, you don't know.
Where was it information presented.
You weren't even around then, you fool.
If they, you know,
I lived in Palm Beach in 2006. I remember when it was all over the papers, it was all over the news, it was all over TV about Epstein being arrested and convicted.
right?
I'm too old to pull that crap on. Oh, easily verifiable. Yes. There's something wrong with you. Easily verifiable information. Yes, it's easily verified, but you can't find it easily verified by a legitimate source to me because I lived through it.
So it appears that Bondi has not been that successful. Surprised she couldn't even get a good indictment on Tish James or James Comey.
Bondi only does what she's told. She's a push button attorney general. And the things that she can't do, it's probably because they're non-doable. But she's one hell of a good attorney. She was in Florida. I remember her quite well. I knew her. She was extremely good. She's out of Tampa. I lived in Palm Beach when I met her, but she got around pretty good. I think she was a good choice.
Well, Pam Bondi spent almost 20 years now covering up the Epstein files, and look what it's done to her face.
You are one lying, no good piece of steaming whatever. That's it. You are bad, guy. To post that out there and put that out there lies like that.
Oh, man.
People vomit better than you talk. Shame.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
I've never heard that before.
You heard about spewing lies? Spewing lies?
Oh my God. People vomit better than you do. Oh, that's too funny. Shit, making me cry. Oh,
Hey,
God.
Pam Bundy's been out there 20 years covering up the Epstein files. Right. She probably read about it in the newspaper like I did. How old was she in 2006? Pam Bondi, what year? I think she was born in the 70s.
So she is
What year was she born?
looking right now.
Okay. We'll find out.
I typed it in the wrong comments there for she was born November 17th, 65. She turned 60 February 11th.
Okay, 65 to 75. That's 10 years.
Yeah.
And we want to go to 85. So she would have been 30 years old. But she certainly wasn't in public office then, 30 years ago.
Yeah, in 85. She was 19 or 20 in 1985.
Yes. Well, it didn't occur till 2006, but she was climbing up through the ranks over at St. Petersburg or St. Pete at that time. I knew a lot of people in her family. I knew John Bondi quite well.
Loch Ness Monster. Okay, you can find Megyn Kelly episode with David Bossy and Steve Bannon on it, by the way. Behold with your own eyes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Megyn Kelly is one person that when I watch her, or when I did watch her, I left really stupid, bad comments because she's a stupid, bad person. She really showed me who she was many, many years ago by repeating things over that are leading questions. When I say leading, I mean like, Adam, how long have you been shooting people? Adam, how long have you been shooting? Adam, why are you shutting up? Why are you so quiet about it? How many people have you shot? That's her attitude of reporting. Sensational. And I don't like people like that. Never have. And if you're going to take their word for truth, good luck. Drink some more Kool-Aid. Jim Jones is calling you from the grave.
The Artistocrat says, you think having a pushover attorney general is a good thing? Think she's a pushover?
Yeah, she is a pushover. I don't know if she is or not. Was Bobby Kennedy a good thing? He was a pushover. He did just what his brother told him to.
Well,
he said go after organized crime. He did.
Steel Derrick said strong economy is the key for the midterms. A lot of academy people were involved with Epstein, Larry Summers, and a few MIT professors.
You know, I don't know
the list that goes out.
I don't know how you know this guy. A lot of people were involved with Epstein because just having your name on a list with him does not mean you were involved with him. It means that he was interested in you. That's all. And I don't know, a lot of people. What do you call a lot? 3, 4, a dozen? I mean, have you got a lot of friends? It's a relative term.
Huh.
He isn't somebody I want to put on a resume for a what do you call it? A character witness. Epstein was Epstein.
No, probably not.
But the fact, like I said, that Trump
Okay.
Barred him from Mar-a-Lago and called the police to let them know that he was barred. Here is the reality.
Our tribe called cookies. Here's the reality. Everything you know is going to crash and burn, and everyone will be left to fend for themselves. There will be no help from any agency whatsoever. The future is bleak.
I hope that happens, but guess what? Go ahead and eat some more mushrooms. It's not going to happen soon. That's like killing the banks. You can't kill the banks. You know why? How are the politicians going to cash their checks? With their direct deposit, what are they going to do? It's never going to happen.
Exactly.
Years, it's not going to happen, guy. You think the
exactly
DC and the people in your own state, in your own, I don't know where you live. Maybe you live in some third world country. It's hard telling. But my future's not bleak.
No, neither's mine. I think I got a good future coming. I mean, one could only hope. God H, yeah, what are academy people?
You got me, buddy. Maybe you could explain to us because you have a very good yeah, Scott, I'm right with you. My future's good.
Steel Derrick says a lot of academy people were involved with Epstein. Maybe even it's academic people in academics.
I think
guessing is what
Academy Award people. I don't know.
Oh, it could be talking about the Academy Award people, sure. Boy, what about the no ice pins on all the Academy Award people at the awards? I didn't watch them, but I heard there was a ton of like anti-ice whatever at the Academy Awards.
Well, it's the same thing that I've heard about the Academy Awards that I can say again. They probably went around and said, take this pin, wear it during the Academy. You're never going to get nominated for anything unless you do. You got to be part of the Academy. People don't understand the Academy is the people that vote for themselves. The members of the Academy who have pictures and everything and writers and whatever, they're the people in the audience. It's not the whole public. It's their private little clique, their niche. That's it. That's the way it is. And boy, they don't want to change it for nothing.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Scott says the police academy. Oh, rebel flag. Likes ice. Smells racist. Don't sniff. You won't smell it. It's not here anyway to smell. Educate yourself wherever you're
Wow.
from. Wherever you're from. Did you get that email I forwarded you, Adam?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm here. No, I didn't get the email you forwarded me.
One of our viewers from the Netherlands took a still shot, and obviously you can see the flag behind me, or part of it. And
Yeah.
he gave me some great compliments, but he's from the
Oh, I
Netherlands.
did see that.
So I
Yeah.
forwarded it to you. Had some nice words to say.
So what I'm guessing is that this is somebody, you know, you can order off of Uber Eats or Postmates or one of these apps, right?
What are you talking about?
You can order food off of an app, and then a delivery person brings it to your house.
That's Uber Eats, yeah. What about it?
Yeah, Uber Eats, right?
Yeah.
Watch this video. Watch this video. It's good. Watch what he does. He's there to pick the pizzas up. There's 2 pizzas. Watch this. Watch what he does. You ain't gonna believe this. Like a manager goes, "Hey man, you just ruined the pizzas, right?" Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know. Dude, you just ruined the pizzas. Huh? What do you mean? They're pizzas. Look. Jeez, it's ruined. Oh, it's all right. You want to eat this? It's ruined. You pick it up like that. What in the hell? What in the hell is that kid thinking?
I don't know. I've
Come
got
on.
philosophy now, Adam, and I was laughing because
Yeah.
somebody was talking about it on YouTube, and it's about how people have things delivered to their home, and somebody creates it, somebody ships it, and it's ready to eat, and you open it up and you eat it. How do you know that it isn't contaminated with something? I mean, I don't want to be too.
Well, yeah, but you lived through the Tylenol killers, so yeah.
I don't want to be too paranoid here, but if I called and ordered a pizza or something from a place that I didn't even know, and then somebody delivered it to my door that I don't even know, and I paid for it, I don't know that I'd really want to eat it. So I wouldn't order anything like that. I really wouldn't. But that's me. I mean, there's lots of places where you can go out and eat, or even pick up. You can call it in and pick it up if you don't want to eat.
Right.
Yes, this is one that I'm really talking about, guy. Don't trust the Chinese nationals.
Or other radicals delivering your food, cough.
That was
right.
Place that's close to me, and it's they have Oriental food. I won't give the name of the restaurant, but I used to stop in there all the time, and every time I did, I got sick. Every time. And I said, no, it can't be the food. It had to be me. And finally, I just said, that's it. I'm not doing it again. It's over.
No more Chinese food for you.
No. Create a hassle for the people making the food. Enjoy the logi. Okay.
I have your back, Red. What you can't say, but you're thinking, I'll say. Oh boy.
I don't know if I need somebody to speak for me, but if I do, a postcard.
Postcard, please. Oh my God.
I don't think I'm that backward about speaking.
Well, you say what you're going to think, and you think what you're going to say.
Always.
Yeah.
Can truth survive in a political system driven by the media, money, and influence? No, it cannot. It cannot. They're even getting rid of our history books. No, it can't survive. That's a good question. A very
No,
good.
it can't.
It can't.
I agreed. No, truth gets wiped out into falsehoods.
That's it.
Wow. Hey, have a good weekend, Gordito Guapo. Oh, you want the pills for it? All right, I'll ask for the pills, not the drink. Colonoscopy, advice.
Okay.
From one guapo to another.
Oh. So
That's
anyway,
terrible.
what happened to our wonderful advice giver here that was I'm trying to remember the name now. That I said was worse than a vomit. Somebody's got it in for you today.
Adam, you going in for a bottom examination? The Moon River. Yeah. Gotta do that deal. I'm looking forward to it. But I hear they kind of put you out, kind of don't put you out for it. Like you kind of do like this Twilight thing and don't remember much. What do you remember from it, Red?
I didn't do it. I was just going to say, no, it was 8 years ago. The doctor told me I had to go for it. And I said, there's nothing wrong there. If there was something wrong, I'll let you know. And well, it's good. Somebody at your age, when you're approaching 70, it's a good thing to just take a look. And I said, I don't think it's a good thing. You do it.
This is some bullshit now, huh? They're just going and using it as a pin cushion to make some money.
So I talked to half a dozen other people,
by the way,
different doctors and everything else. And they say, oh, yeah, they like to schedule it, especially when you get retired. You're over 65. They want to schedule you for something every day because they get paid for your visit, your follow-up visit, your initial visit, whatever. So it's a way to keep you busy. And I said, well, I'll find another way to stay busy. I did. And guess what? I'm here today. I'm unprobed. There's a lot of things about me that they wanted to do, they didn't do. There's some things that I wanted done, they got done, and that's the way it is. But I like to be in command of my own body, whether it's my leg being fixed, which was a real problem. I went in the emergency room with that. I think you remember that, Adam, and some of you folks here maybe remember it. But I survived it all because I listened. When the doctor told me, if you don't quit smoking, your leg is never going to heal, that day I quit. Yeah. That day I quit. So I don't know. It depends on how bad you want to live, how bad you want to live, and the quality of life you want to have. That's very important too, the quality.
Sure.
Who is Frankie's neighbor?
What do you think about that sheriff, Gary McFadden, who sat there in court and didn't know the three branches of the government? Is he from Charlotte, North Carolina? The sheriff, did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to go spend a lot of time in North Carolina before you'd understand. There's a lot of people in North Carolina that don't have the education that they should have. And the truth of the matter is, it is a part of the South. It just is. And there's some people from different eras of the South that certain things are important to them, other things are not important to him. He may be a very good sheriff, but as far as not knowing the three differences in the branches, I think any idiot knows that we have the legislative and executive and the judicial branch. It's three branches are very simple. And knowing what they are, executive means elected, and judicial means maybe elected, but you're judging people. And the legislative people pass the laws. So if you don't know those three things, maybe you didn't go to grammar school. Maybe you didn't go to high school. Or if you did, maybe you didn't retain anything. So what do I think about him? I don't think he should be a sheriff. I don't think he should be giving out orders for anybody if he doesn't know it.
So the shooter in Canada is a mentally ill male who identified as trans and pretended to be a girl. So the police didn't want to offend him by misgendering him, calling him the gunman. So they called him the gun person. Insanity.
I live in Canada.
We don't want to offend the guy who killed all these people, so we're going to call him a gun person instead of a gunman.
But we're going to shoot him dead.
Can't make that shit up, man.
No. That is insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know he had a mental health problem. Why didn't you prevent him from killing people?
Unbelievable.
I'd say that was very, very bad police work. Very, very bad police work. Was that the RCMP that gave that statement?
No, that statement came from Libs of TikTok posted it.
Forget it. It's from China. Doesn't have to be true. They don't strive for the truth.
It's just a TikTok account. Let me see. Oh no. They said it. There it is on their news. That includes the deceased gun person.
Is that the RCMP that said it?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. That's equivalent to our FBI. So I'd say Canada is really.
I can't. Hold on.
Thunderwolf here. This is crazy. Canada passed laws to have animals of certain types sex with animals in search of it. I think they're talking about animals having sex with other animals.
Canada passed a law to have certain types of sex with animals.
To
certain
find
types of sex.
To find out what causes same-sex attraction.
Come on. Now I gotta freaking break rock again.
Here we go. Don Carlo, a little Puerto Rican dwarf, a speck. Pronouns are, was, were. I don't know. I never got into the pronoun thing. First time I saw that on an application for anything, I turned around and said, I just drew a line through it. And they looked at me and said, forget it. He's not going to, no sense in arguing with him.
Thunderwolf, it is completely illegal. There isn't anything that says anything about, that I'm finding anyway. It says that anything like any zoophilia is illegal.
Well, they have PETA, whatever they call that, where they protect animals, so they wouldn't allow a study like that to happen. But, you know, you can hear anything you want these days. There's something called the trans mafia. Well, oh boy. Can you tell me more about it? The trans mafia.
Oh no, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it's a whole group of trans people who have gone on mass shootings, and yeah, they're all somehow connected. Like they all knew each other somehow in these recent shootings. Here, let me tell you more.
It sounds as illogical as the hippie mafia, which did exist back in 1969. It did exist. It was a California thing. I
don't know. Yeah. Anyway, kind of crazy. What do you say, Red?
I want to answer this question or this statement. Not all shootings that they are into are organized crime. I would like to tell you that organized crime only takes less than over the series of our years has only taken less than 1% of the shootings and murders involved in the United States. The number one killer in the United States has always been domestic violence. That's been the number one killer. So Jim Jager's got me laughing. Hey, Red, the trans mafia beat up Frank Schweiss. I don't think they call themselves the trans mafia. And if you ever saw the pictures of the individuals that did that, you would probably laugh so hard. It's embossed in my brain forever. It really is.
Oh my God. Wow.
My catfish. Thanks, Red and Adam. Always a pleasure to see you guys live. Thank you.
See you, Chris Fish.
You thought heart attack was the number. I said, okay. In shooting deaths, this guy, boy, Steve, heart attack is the number one. I mean, even if somebody takes their hand and puts it over your mouth, your heart's going to stop beating. Or whatever happens. Suffocation means, your heart's going to stop beating. But out of all the shootings and murders that are involved, it seems that domestic violence is number one, the number one cause of it. But I also believe that that's tied with mental illness very heavily. So, guys, since we're going along in such a slow way, we go. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. I didn't know that you said gun violence. Yeah, that's how things get started, Steve. Red said, "Oh, you got? Is that your guy? What's his name?"
Here's the Murdoch.
Oh, Murdoch.
Here's the Murdoch.
He's got a big tongue.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Good boy. He needs to go out.
Okay. Is he talking to you?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Well, folks, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Adam. And have a great week. And we'll catch you, I'll catch you Monday. I think I'm okay now, guys. And Adam, thank you so much, buddy. Don't worry about the t-shirt. You look good.
Snoopy today. And I'll look it up, Tall Magic Man.
Adam, go look up lawsuits, tribes in Canada. Yeah.
Have a great day, Red.
God bless you. Red We Met, over and out.
The combination of the videotapes and We Met's testimony resulted in the conviction of two men on extortion charges. One of them was Frank Schweiss, known in syndicate circles as the German, a feared mob terrorist and a suspect in a number of gangland murders.
He was described to me by other outfit individuals as the most feared hitman. And as he said to me, my reputation precedes me, son.